5 staring in the glass, they know my whole name. Know every lie, call survival, every mask I made. Know the dead of my posture, the gel in my eyes. Know I built a good life and still sleep like something outside. Big house, clean kitchen, kids saving their bets. Still wake at 4 a.m, feeling rage in my chest. That's the part people miss when they crave the escape. You can change your address and still keep hell in your shape. I used to think pain was a weapon you sharpen and swing. Now I know pain more like a chain you polish to the gleam. Call it toughness, call it cold, call it being a man. More time it's just damn and standing up as straight as it can. My son see father, my wife see somebody trying. The mirror see a little boy who got rewarded for not crying. That's the sickness where I'm from, that's how boys get trained. You get called silent for going numb while your insides rot in shame. Mirror with knuckles, face full of knowledge. Whole life in violence, translated into silence. Mirror with knuckles, eyes full of war. I survived everything and still don't know what for. Mirror with knuckles, blood under the skin. You can beat every enemy and still knowledge yourself in. 45 and the truth hit harder than fists. I didn't just survive pain, I became some of it. I used to wear rage like armor over broken ribs. Thought if nobody saw me crack, then I really lived. Though being feared was safer than being known. Though cold was the closest thing a man like me could own. But anger aged bad, it curled in the bones. Turned a dinner table into a room full of tones. Turn a soft question from your child into panic in the back. Turn love into a thing you want, but don't know how to hold intact. My daughter drew me smiling with the sun behind my head. I looked at that paper and damn near broke instead. Cause that ain't the face I carry when I'm alone in the sink. Hands on the counter, jaw tight, trying not to think. Trying not to remember how many nights I chose pride. How many people loved me while I was dead inside. How many times I said I'm good when I was sinking in place. How many years I gave survival when they called that grace. Mirror and knuckles, face full of mileage. Whole life of violence, translated into silence. Mirror and knuckles, eyes full like war. I survived everything and still don't know what before. Mirror and knuckles, blood under the skin. You can beat every enemy and still not let yourself in. 45 and the truth hit hard and fists. I couldn't just survive, breathe, I became some of it. Nobody teaches men like me how to heal without shame. How to sit in a quiet room and not vent flames. How to let your wife touch your back without bracing for threat. How to hear I love you but not feel it dead. So I done laid ugly one crack, truth at a time. Not a man ain't strong cause he buried what's inside a man strong. When it stop handing no cane, no name. Stop calling fear discipline, stop calling them the scheme. I got dead friends in my memory, still talking reckless. Got a mother getting older, still praying I stay protected. Got children who deserve a father, not just to provide a lot, just a man who pay bills while the storm lit behind them. So every day I fight something nobody can see. Not the street, not the law, the part of it living in me. That's the deepest war, that's the one that don't clap. Learning how to come home to yourself after never having that. Mental with knuckles, feast full of knowledge. Whole life of violence, translated into silence. Middle with knuckles, eyes full of war. I survived everything and still don't know what for. Middle with knuckles, blood under the skin. You can beat every enemy and still not let yourself in. 45 and the truth hit harder than fists. I didn't just survive blade, I became some of it. Middle with knuckles, face full of mileage. Whole life of violence, translated into silence. Middle with knuckles, eyes full of war. And survived everything and still don't know what for. Middle with knuckles, blood under the skin. You can beat every enemy and still not let yourself in. 45 and the truth hit harder than fists. I didn't just survive pain, I became some of it. Middle with knuckles, face full of mileage. Whole life of violence, translated into silence. Middle with knuckles, eyes full of war. Let's survive everything and still don't know for four. Middle with knuckles, blood under the skin. You can beat every enemy and still not let yourself in. 45 and the truth hit harder than fists. I didn't just survive pain, I became stone. So if I stand in that glass looking cut from stone, understand I'm really just a man trying to get home. Not to a house, not to a block, not to a name from before, but to some piece of myself that ain't at war anymore. And maybe that's the hardest road for somebody like me. Not prison, not poverty, not what the streets let me see. But admitting the mirror was never the enemy, just proof that the boy I buried young still been waiting on the truth.